this is a bit tricky, but it's just something I wanted to talk to you about. And it's the starts. You know, when we're
Is
working.
this going to take long?
No, I hope not. No, I don't think so. It's the start of the mornings and the end of the day when you and I are just on the desk
So
together.
pretty much the whole day then?
No.
Well, start and the end.
Yeah, but it's not the bit. All I just wanted to. What I've been experiencing is I'm sometimes on my own first thing in the morning when there should be two of us on duty, and there's been a few problems. I felt a bit overloaded with the fact that the phones are going and people are coming to the desk.
So you're not coping with what you need to do?
Because you've not always been there first thing in the morning.
Right.
And then the same thing.
Is this going somewhere?
Is what?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just hearing lots of. Is it going somewhere?
You mean, is this?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to ask if. Well, it's the end of the day as well. When 5 o'clock comes and the phones are going, there's people. And you're out the door, and it's leaving me a bit exposed. And I'm just wondering.
So you're challenging me on doing my job when you can't cope with it. Do you know what?
No, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to criticise. I'm not trying to challenge.
It's really sounding that way.
Oh.
Really, 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 really sounding that way. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. All right. I tell you what. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
all right.
I'll yeah. We'll maybe talk about it another time.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Sean, can I need to talk to you, mate.
Okay, yeah. Right.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You've been coming in sometimes a little after 8:30, and when I'm on the desk with you, on my own, it's been difficult because sometimes the phones are going and there's people queuing up, and you're getting in a bit after. And the same thing's happening again at 5 o'clock. There's like the shutters come down and you're gone, and I'm left there trying to field.
We finish at 5.
Yeah, but I also meant to finish at 5, and I'm there sometimes for like another 20 minutes because there isn't two of us on the desk.
We finish at 5.
Yeah, you've already said that.
I mean, I don't.
Hang on. And I'm saying I also finish at 5, and because you're out the door before 5 o'clock's barely struck, you're gone, it's left me in a difficult position. So I'm there for another 20, 30 minutes, whereas there are two of us there, might be 5, 10 minutes. We could cope with the work.
I am really sorry that you cannot manage your time appropriately.
Don't be putting this on me.
Oh, I'm not the one with the problem.
You are the one with the problem.
I'm really not the one with the problem.
Look at our service standards.
Right.
What does it say about phone calls? We're meant to answer the phone when there's somebody.
Look at our contract. What time do we finish?
Look at our service standards. You're not fulfilling the service standards. We are not.
What
we are
do
not
you
fulfilling
expect? There used to be 11 of us.
Well, I know that. But
There's 2 of us.
But it's not my fault that there's only 2 of us.
I'm not the one complaining, so you're clearly... Have you raised this with anyone else?
No, but who else am I going to raise it with first? Well, you want me to go to a line manager?
Well, to be honest, it's sounding like you're trying to be my line manager, so
no,
yeah, maybe.
I'm not trying to be your line manager. I'm not interested in being your line manager.
Okay.
What I'm interested in is us working together in a way that doesn't put me under the cosh the whole time. So I'm in earlier than I should be because I know you're not going to be in on time, right?
So...
And then I'm here later than I should be.
So you're going
the
extra mile when Paul Sean actually can't even manage his own time?
I can't even begin to think what's going on here. Why?
But you know what? I'm not even going to go into what's going on. You have an issue with the way I'm working, take it up with somebody else.
Right.
Other than that, I am doing my job. Yeah? You don't know what's going on in my world. You haven't even had the courtesy to ask. And do you know what? If we're going to nitpick, you go to the bathroom quite a bit more than me. Oh, do you know what? Stick it.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah.
Can I just have a quick word, if I'm not
end of the paragraph.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, we've been working together for, I don't know, how long now?
4 years.
4 years, so we know each other well enough, I hope, for us to have this conversation. I do feel a little bit awkward, so just bear with me.
Okay.
All right, and it's...
Making me nervous now.
Oh, I don't mean to, I'm sorry, mate. What it is, what I've noticed over the last few weeks, months, is there seems to be you seem to have a bit of difficulty in the first thing in the morning and last thing at the end of the day.
Doesn't everybody? I mean, nobody likes mornings.
I mean, yeah, I'm not criticising. It's just I wanted to talk to you about it. It's just that what seems to be happening is that the start of the morning seems to be a bit later, and I'm on my own there, and that's causing me a little bit of difficulty. And the end of the day, it's like 5 o'clock, bang, and that's not the way we've always worked. That's a new thing, and to be honest, I'm wondering if everything's all right, because that's not something you and I haven't worked like that together before, and I'm just wondering if there's something that's changed. That's all.
You mentioned this to anyone else?
No, of course not. I can't come and talk to you first, because you and I are colleagues. It's just that it's unusual, and it is causing me some difficulty, but actually what I'm really wondering is everything all right with you?
How long we worked together?
4 years or so. And if this is personal, I don't mean to intrude.
Personally, it's not.
Okay.
I mean...
Are you all right talking about it?
Well, so problems at the beginning and end of the day.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I've noticed. That, at 8:30, you're not always in, and you always were. You were always in, bang on, if not before. But now it's like 25 to 22. By the time you've had your coffee, we all know we all need a cup of coffee in the morning. It's kind of 1:45, and these phones are going crazy. The people are queuing up, and I'm worried that we, as a department, are starting to fall behind our.
But I mean, to be fair, it was a lot easier when we were a bigger department, but
yeah, it really wasn't it. It's true. But I suppose you could say we're lucky we're still here.
Well, yeah, I do feel lucky most days.
Yeah.
But
and then it's 5 o'clock, and I know we're contracted to go at 5, and I know that, and I'm not saying it's just that often we don't stop at 5. There's a phone still goes. There's a person queuing, and I just noticed that you've been having to. Well, yeah, it feels like you're having to go at 5, and I'm just wondering if everything's okay.
Things. My partner's lost his job, so I mean that's fine.
Sorry to hear that.
But that means that he needs the car at the moment.
Yeah,
so I'm getting a lift in.
And you're reliant on.
Well, I am reliant on, and it's not a problem. I mean, my sister's lovely, and I mean she doesn't work that far away, but she works 9 to 4:30.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lift in, which is fine. I don't mind it. I'm grateful that she is, and she does wait around for me. But that bit of leeway with, I feel like first thing in the morning is she's waiting in a car park for half an hour because she's dropping me off on time.
Right.
Obviously, 4:30 in the evening, 5 o'clock. I
don't want to keep her waiting.
Don't really want to keep her waiting because she's already been in a car park half an hour, and I've got to get over the ice rink and.
No, I can see the problem, and I didn't know.
I've not really told anyone. I mean, things have been difficult, but we're coping. It's good.
Yeah.
But
and obviously, I'm not going to say anything to anybody.
Yeah, I just didn't. I mean, coming here is my sanity at the moment,
right.
And do you know what? Probably the working to rule. It's I don't work to rule.
No,
but
exactly.
The coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
That's probably hands up my fault. After a 45-minute drive in the car with my sister, you're lucky that it's not stronger than coffee. But I take that on board that, do you know what, that's probably not good on you.
Is there anything I can do to help when you arrive to kind of get stuff?
If you're going to be in early, you could make the coffee.
I could. Listen, I'm happy to have stuff out and ready, so you can just grab a coffee, because obviously. Yeah, no,
I'm joking. I wouldn't expect.
No, but I appreciate what you're saying. It's tricky. What you're going through is not easy at the moment.
I haven't even said to her that this might be an issue.
Okay.
I was just sort of hoping that bury your head in the sand and maybe no one would notice.
Okay.
I could probably have a conversation about. Actually, we're cutting it fine some mornings.
Would you be able to talk to her at least about it, maybe, and just see what her...
I don't know how I'd have that conversation positively with her.
No?
Well, I do. She's my sister, but, it's... You just feel like you're putting someone out all the time.
Sure, no, I understand that. Perhaps if you... I don't know. if you were to maybe relay the conversation that you and I have had and said, look, this is not me, it's causing a bit of a concern with a colleague or with the department or the standards, is there anything we can do, and then see what she says, I guess.
I'm happy to do that. I mean, it's not like she's going to stop bringing me in.
No, of course not. Not. And it might be that, now I know that I will just have to find a way to, keep it going because I want to support you through it because it's tough, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Is there anything I can do in the middle of the day that maybe takes some of the pressure off of that?
No, I think you're every bit as good as you've always been. It's just that beginning when you're not there and bloody people queuing up, and then at the end of the day when the phone goes and you kind of go, well, I got to go, and I was like, oh, and there's a phone and there's a person, and that's just the bit that's causing me a little bit of concern. But I haven't said anything to our boss. I haven't mentioned anything at all. I don't think she's noticed. So.
Can we maybe see what I can do and maybe touch back in a week or so?
No problem. Okay. And I'm sorry to hear about
That's fine.
stuff. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.